Hi everyone, it's Lensman Oz here. Welcome to episode 16 of my Let's Play series Pickle Pack Magical 2. Now, first off you can see I'm wearing different armour. I need to make this armour to enable me to make the silverwood wand that I said I was going to make at the end of the last episode. The Greatwood wand didn't have enough V in it to be able to put the parts together, so I made the sanguine armor. So the blood magic version of Thaumium armor, basically. It's pretty much just a okay, Thaumcraft. Thanks for that. Let's have a look here. It's Thaumic armor, so you just get another pair of goggles revealing. Thaumium chestplate, leggings, boots, etc. And it's just infusing like we did the tools in the last episode. Same sort of thing. And that gives you the sanguine armor. Now you can see their V discount, 6%, 3, 3, 2. And the reason I did that was because it's better than the one from Thaumcraft. So that's 1 on the boots, 2 on the leggings, 2 on the robe, and then you've got the not Google. Try again. The goggles give you a 5, so a little bit of a boost. So I thought, why not? And it seems to be more armor than the Mana Steel one, so thought I'd leave it on for now. Haven't done much with blood magic in between except for making this armor. I've completed a bunch of quests, and you can also see that I've rigged up a little Thaumcraft here. I researched the lamps of growth, and I've put them above these 2 farms, and they're being fed via the tubes. And the pipes creak all the time. I wonder what it was when I first heard it. They're being fed with herba by oak leaves with a bit of charcoal on the bottom. I'm going to automate this, pulling from the storage over there, but just haven't got there yet. But it's definitely a lot faster. So combined with the lily and the lamp of growth, and perhaps even with these, these growth pulses underneath, this farm is quite quick. So that being said, you can see here the essences are getting quite high. I've got, I made the obsidian seeds, it's all done. And we've got 600 tin, 500 copper, 400 lead. Now, I have picked up, and you can see here we've got a bunch to hand in. The nether seeds, I've got a little bit less than 1,000 there now, but I use them to craft the ingots for these tools. So you can see here I've made the Crucio tools, a set of tools here, and then the next item in there was also to make the Crucio furnace, which I had already made, and he's sitting over here. So to get going back to the Thaumcraft part, to get the leaves, I've just changed the harvester here to shear leaves, yes, and then they go into these into this drawer here. I might give them their own single one, like the log here, the oak wood barrel here, but the problem I have is that when you've got it set to shear leaves, I don't think you get saplings, so I've just got to be careful of how many saplings we've still got. Which, I mean, 1900 we're fine, but just something to keep a track of. Because we don't have a lot of wood happening. We seem to be going through it quicker. We're still at 975, so it's still doing alright, but these are definitely using the wood quickly now. So we can hand this one in. That gives us 2 Imperio ingots and a book. I'll take the left one. Yeah. So I put these in here, and I got efficiency 4. Alright. My bookcases are getting a bit full. So what else did we do? We did the nether seeds. So that was just pick up 1,000. And we're going to get some netherrack and some nether essence, neither of which I need. And it's full. May need to upgrade that. So yeah, I was using this in order to make these ingots. Because if you look here, it requires an essence, and I just grabbed the nether essence because I'd already picked them all up and put them in my inventory to enable me to claim the 1,000 that I'd picked up. Let's see here, Crucio ingots. Obviously, I needed to make them. Make them to make the tools. So I probably should have handed this one in first, but that gives me a couple of Imperio essence. Glowstone seeds here. I again also have the 1,000 essence. I picked it all up, put it in my inventory again. And I'm currently at 993, so 1,024 and whatever's left can go in here for now. And I'll put, I got glowstone dust inside. That's fine, oops. All my chests are getting so full. Junk. Not being able to build that AE system is a bit annoying. So we're working quite nicely towards these other quests here. Redstone, we're at 800. 800 from redstone. Mana steel, we're at 746. And as I said before, these guys getting up the top too. So I've obviously got to complete a couple of these quests here, I guess, before the iron one unlocks. Judging by the little line at the back there, so hopefully we can get this copper one. The way we're at 500, halfway there. It shouldn't take too much longer, especially with this farm as fast as it is. And then I will need to make the iron and the silver seeds. And you can see there I've got the 16 Minicio seeds ready to make them. This barrel actually I filled of the green essence, and I have used it to make all those ingots, but it's super fast and I still want it to go faster. Bring on the time torches. So in the Thaumcraft area we have the node stabilizer, which, if you remember, probably easier if I get the book, but node stabilizer was pretty simple craft. It's just the aspects. We needed some stone bricks, night ore, a couple of blocks of quartz, piston, and gold ingot in work table. So we'll claim that one. And I'm probably going to run out of room in my inventory. There you go. And out here, dump that in. I made the automated deconstruction, so the advanced deconstruction table. I don't know whether it does a lot. It doesn't seem to do anything. It's interesting because it, obviously with the normal deconstruction table, you put something in and then you have to click on the thing when you get the item. So you put something in, and if you get an aspect, it'll show up here. These are obviously fairly low rate of drop. The more advanced an item is, the higher a chance, I believe. So handing this one in gives me 100 crafting tables. So you can see the items just sitting there. Let's throw one of these in here. So you get an item and you can throw another one in, but it won't do anything until you come in and left click that to use it. What this does apparently, not that. What this does is allow you to put, I guess, a stack of items in, and it will automatically use it. But I haven't actually seen it add to my actual count. So I'm of two minds to use it. So I might just throw them in there, and I don't know if it actually adds anything. I haven't As I say, I haven't seen it do it. Not to say that it's not working, I just haven't seen it. You can see the table I've upgraded a bit. I was running a little low of the the main aspects, and to make it recharge I've thrown a cluster of each type around, each color, and then just a couple of mixed ones. I thought it made it a bit nicer and a bit more aesthetically pleasing. So you can see my other set of armor sitting in here. I've got a lever underneath, so I can just come up and place a crafting table in my face. Come up and shift right click, and it changes the whole set of armor over. And you can see what I was saying before about the amount of armor. It's not a full lot, but that being said, this recharges from the band of mana. This set doesn't. It has a durability. So again, something else I'm of two minds in whether I continue wearing it or not. Being a better armor, I may still use it when I go and fight the Twilight Forest. Maybe, perhaps we'll do that at the end of this episode. We'll go and find I did find where a Naga is, so we can run straight over there and take him on. One of the other things I did was Thaumium Golem, so I might just jump inside for now. So Golem, Thaumium one's pretty much the same as the other golems, but just uses a block of Thaumium. So thinking cap, eh? Interesting. So you can see here, obviously each golem has different aspects. So we've got the straw one, low durability, carry one thing. He's fast and he can take one upgrade. Very low strength. The wooden one, he can carry 4 and can take 1 upgrade, and he can repair himself. And you get up to Thaumium. He's very strong. He's got a high durability, very strong. He does repair, but it's slow. He can take 2 upgrades, but he can carry 32 at a time. So I don't know. I mean, this guy's keeping up with everything I need to do at the moment, but may change him out. The other thing I did, you can see here, I've put labels on most of the jars. I've got to make a couple more yet. The labels are very simple. Ink or black dye of some description, slime ball and some paper, get you 4. And you just right click on the jar with something in it, and it basically locks the jar to that aspect. I'm hoping I can still get, I can still get to the water there, that's fine. So it seems to have gone through all those tables. I don't know, I'm guessing. Well, we've got a couple more air. Maybe it works. I don't know. Oh, I can claim that one, can't I? So which one should we get? Air, water, fire, water. I don't know what each of them do, so let's do a little bit of research here. So it's these 4. So apparently order makes it more organized. Water makes it more perceptive. Golem fired up. Green is stronger. Air and entropy on. Fire, water, air. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the air one and make him a little bit faster. We'll take that one. And the other thing I made was I needed to make the 2 charge caps and a silverwood rod. Silverwood rod is an infusion. Silverwood rod. is just one of the logs, and then 1 of each shard and a balanced, and then 9 of each aspect, the main base ones, and magic. And that gives you the rod. And then the other part of that was the thaumium caps. So inert, you make these in a table, just some thaumium nuggets, a little bit of aspect. That makes you the inert cap, and then you have to take it up and have to put it in an infusion table with 3 Salus Mundus, which are just balanced shards cooked in a furnace, and some aurum aspect, and the potentia aspect. Now the aurum aspect, I don't know, there's not too many items you can get it off. One of the items is wisps. Drop, where are they? I've got a couple. Drop these essences, and each of these essences have 2 aurum. Or you can break nodes, and you get the same drop. Now, if you look on my map here, I can't do it inside. Let's sleep. And then I'll duck outside and I'll show you. I went for a big trek south. I believe it's south. Yep. Let's have a look here. Just jump up on my tree. Nope, that's the other tree I planted. Planted a couple more silverwood trees to try and get some more nodes here. So looking here, I went south a long way. And while I was there, I found a bit of a chunk error here. Found another magical forest and a nice little tainted island, which is quite nifty. Hopefully it's going to stay contained here. But I broke a couple of nodes while I was in here and collected up the essence, the drops, and used that for the crafting, for the essence for the infusion. Doesn't look like these new trees gave me nodes at all. It's a bummer. Now I've got another one down there, and I think there's another couple around. Might be one over here. I just sort of placed them around randomly, hoping for another couple of nodes. So we're going to claim that and get some more thaumium shards. And the only one left is this extra V storage. Now, it took me a bit to find where this was. Apparently it's in here. And you need to get this one researched. So I needed 6 more aurum. I think I was having an issue. Oh, there we go. It's recharged enough now. I ran out of air. You can see it takes magic and air basically, and I'd run out of air. So we now have the 6, so we can claim that one. And that allows us to recharge our wand with nodes around it. And I'll need to research this as well. I'll wait for it to charge up a bit. And the next thing I need is this one. So I need 3 more aurum. Yep, we got it. It's okay. So we need to make 2 primal charms and 4 mixed crystal clusters, and then have 64 potentio, 64 potentia, 24 aurum, 24 vacuous. Let's see, I'm going to need some more of that. Going to need more of that. I got enough vacuous. Got enough of that, and I probably don't have enough aurum, which I think, yeah, I don't quite have enough there. So I'm going to have to melt down some more aspects, and let's just throw these ones in for now. Let him do some work. I don't know. Need the magic one's easy to fill up. You just throw some more wood in. So I just grab a stack of logs. What do I need? 12. Just throw another 32 in for now. That will give out the... I'll keep him going for the moment. So, I might do that in between episodes, get that one all made up. And continue working on this. Don't think I've got enough stuff to do the canisters yet. I'm gonna make a bunch more machines and then yeah, get that wither killing. So I might just cut here quickly, and I'll get the stuff I need to do this this lock it up, and I'll come back. And I'm back. Now I'm just returning from a little bit of a jaunt around. I got a little tired of having to run around to find nodes to recharge my wand. So what I've done is, you can probably see down in my hotbar down there, the item that I'm about to talk about. I made a teleposer from blood magic. These things are fairly easy to make. They require 6 gold, 2 ender pearls, and teleposition focus. So that's just an ender pearl thrown into the blood altar and 2000 LP. Now I'm not sure exactly how much it costs to transport with this, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot. I did dump a bunch more essence into my network. I've got, almost 50,000 there. But they're very simple. You place one down underneath a node. I'll move one of my nodes just to show you how it works. So I brought a bunch up here. You see now there's one there, there's one over here, there's one there, one here. I did bring over a sinister node accidentally, and it started to turn this into an eerie biome. So I ended up breaking it because I needed some more aurum for the infusion for the amulet. So I broke it and used that. So I've got one here and another one in there, and I've moved the one that was on that edge over there. Now, when nodes are next to each other, they're meant to interact and try and draw on each other, but I'm wondering whether that one doesn't do it because it's encased in the wood. But pretty much the way to move these nodes is you place one under the node you want to move, and I'll just move him to just over a little bit, and you place one to where you want it to go, and then using this teleposition focus, you right click on one of them. I normally right click on the destination, and then you go to where the node actually is, put the focus in the teleposer, and then you give it a redstone signal. So I just use a button and it teleports it. So it used 1 LP. I don't know whether that's right, or I suppose, yeah, I think the more distance it is, the more LP it uses. So that wasn't very far. So 1 LP is probably fine to move that short distance. So it's a lot cheaper than using the Thaumcraft one. It is a little bit cheaty, but you know what? If the mod's in the pack, I may as well use it to the best of its advantage. So I now have lots of junk in my inventory again. Let's get rid of a couple of things. And that chest is getting pretty full too. So you can see by, done it again, I'm inside the house. See by the map, I got those nodes from over here, this area. And I think I did take one from this area, which is I think where the Sinister node came from. I forgot all about it being a Sinister. It was a decent node too. It had a fair few aspects, but I didn't really want to have this chunk of eerie around the area where I'm working. So I needed the aspect to throw in the jar. So why not? We've only got 1 aurum left after that infusion. Let's just have a quick sleep here, and then I'll show you the the recipe again for this. So it was quite. I only had one issue, one little bit of flux as it happened, but fairly easy. You know, mixed crystal clusters are easy enough. The primal charms. Yeah, the reason I had to keep recharging the wand is this was 25 each. So fairly full wand at the moment, but the nodes are nice and close, make it so easy. Just run out and charge it back up. I think I got most of the aspects I require. I'm not 100% sure. That's a very good Terra node there. I think I'm just a little bit short on fire aspect. So I may, in between episodes, try and find a fire, one that's predominantly Ignis, and bring it over as well. So, because with this one here's fairly decent air and Perdido, and you got the Terra. And what was this one again? Oh no, this is the one with fire on it. This was a pretty good one. It's got 3 of you, Aqua, Air, and Ignis. So I think I've got everything I need for the moment. So I'm not sure how far away they need to be to allow wand recharging. I think it's a different system. It's been a while since I've done wand recharging. Might have been in the previous version, the Thaumcraft. So I do believe it is a little different now. But that being said, let's have a quick look in our quest book here. I had to restart the game too because I had a chunk missing on the way to where those nodes were. And we can hand this one in. A Thaumium block and 16 uncommon treasure. And that's all of the intermediate Thaumcraft done now. So we're definitely getting there. The amateur one did say we were going to duck to the Twilight Forest, so let me empty my inventory. We'll go and fight a Naga just to finish off the episode. And I'm going to know where to put this, and let's just create another Soren chest. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll put them in there. Let's just dump some stuff off. Button. Boats, bottle. Might open these and have a look. Might keep these on me actually and put them in this bag if I've got some room. Probably the button as well. Whoops. It's all happening today. Right. A little bit more junk. Oh, if I open all them, there's just going to be junk everywhere. But let's just do it. Lots of junk. Put everything we can in there. And I think they've got damage. What a bummer. I was going to throw it into the smeltery. So all this junk can just... Wow. I might just throw these things in here too for the moment. Keep that on me. That can go. So, arrows are good. Might grab some food. And we'll be off to kill a Naga. Now I think I put a... Okay. My map seems to reset with the latest update, so... Do I have my... I do. Hopefully this still works. Oh. Oh, kind of. That's about right. That's a bit weird. I don't know why the map's reset. Now I do have 2 instances of the pack installed on my system, and I use it so that when there is an update, when Blake Pro does an update, I don't update the pack that I'm currently using or the one that I've been recording on, just in case there is a bug or a problem and it corrupts the game. So I keep 2 instances running and I switch between them when need be. So perhaps oh no, there it is, it's back, my map. So this is where we're heading. It's not a bad node. So yeah, I was going to say perhaps my map had reset, but maybe it was just because I was on a different level again. I'll run over here. Oh. Oh, that was a fail. And that there, I might have to come back and get. That's quite nice. Oop. I've noticed this this spawn of the Twilight Forest has a lot of these little chasms in the floor and holes and pitfalls. Ow. Running. It's over here somewhere. Heading towards it. And there's 2 in 2. Wow. That was a good stop. There's 2 over here. Hello, there's just tons of slimes too. Tons and tons of slimes. Here we go. Here's the area where we want to be. So we'll guess. I've never fought him without flight. Oh, here we go. It's on. Yeah, I've never tried to beat him without the ability to fly. So I'm wondering whether to just, thanks mate, thanks very much. Whether to just come over here. So now he can knock blocks and stuff down. Hello, Mr. Naga. Going to be a bit sneaky here. I'm going to snipe you from my tree. Oh, oh, he's got the tree. Go on, buddy. Bring it on. There we go. There we go. Naga fight over. So, and we get a quest for it. Small Naga scale, charms are keeping. And I've got too much in my inventory and can't claim it. Some blocks that I don't need. Well, alright. Now that we've done that, might call that the episode. I might continue looking around and see if we can find a lich. And I might have a bit of a look through and see what else we can do. And we'll have to do a little bit more on the magical crops here. Definitely can't do the applied energetics and thermic energetic stuff here due to the evilness of Blake Bro and his nether star required inscriber. So definitely I'll look into making the quarry maybe and continuing some of this area here. Alright, thanks again for watching and catch you in the next episode. See ya.